All right, practice 19 of Saints training camp in the books, and the big story on Wednesday was the return of Jimmy Graham. He was back at practice today. Dennis Allen said that he was expecting him to come back this week after having that medical episode over the weekend, which caused him to be detained by police out in California. Jimmy Graham was back, and he looked like he flashed like some of his old self during team drills. He had 2 big receptions from Jameis Winston, and that's what Dennis Allen likes of what he's seeing from Jimmy Graham right now, is that Graham looks like he's slowly rounding back into form and looks like he could be able to be a player that could contribute this upcoming season. Another big story was that Marshon Lattimore, who injured his leg out in those joint practices last week with the Chargers, he was back at practice today, but he went through the individual drills, and in the middle of those individual drills, he walked off the field and did not return to practice. Dennis Allen is still not concerned that he's going to miss any significant time with that injury. Remember, it was a left leg injury, but no specifics on what that injury was, just that his left leg is still bothering him, but something that Dennis Allen says he's not too concerned about. In this practice, some big things that stood out. Keith Kirkwood made a great one-handed catch in the end zone for a touchdown during one-on-one drills. It was kind of the play of the day for him. Keith Kirkwood had a really good practice. Also, the defensive line for the Saints was disruptive during the team drills. They were in the backfield and caused numerous sacks, numerous stops of the running back. That defensive line depth from 1 through 2 to 3 is really good for the Saints, and that's showing at this practice today. The Saints, of course, not having joint practices with the Texans. They'll be practicing by themselves again Thursday and Friday before that preseason game number 3 on Sunday inside the Superdome against the Houston Texans. During practice today, they actually had crowd noise filtered in during the team drill, so they're practicing both the offense and the defense of dealing with that noise, especially on defense. Those third down stops, you know how loud it gets in the Superdome. They're making sure those players are acclimated to that sound and they're able to communicate on the field when it's going really loud in there. So they're going to be practicing with crowd noise over the next couple of days to get used to that Superdome noise. That's a look at practice number 19 here at the Saints facility in Metairie.